Tonight on the news, Governor Obaseki monitors road project in Benin. Edo State University holds lecture to enhance non-academic staff management skills. Plus, service of songs holds in honor of Kolawole Keya Ine, SAN. Good evening and thanks for joining us on the news tonight, reaching you live on NTA Benin Network Center. My name is Goodluck Inaini. And our Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki has undertaken an on-the-spot inspection of some road projects on 19th Street, Uwelu and power lines. Correspondent reports that the governor was accompanied by some members of the State Executive Council on the exercise. Few weeks ago, Governor Obaseki flagged off the construction of some roads projects in the state capital. The governor is at the project site for an update. He says the whole idea of rehabilitating roads along the Uselu-Ugbowo axis is to decongest the city center and build circular roads on the eastern part of the city.
So what we're trying to do is, as you get into the city, by the time you get to Ugbowo, University of Benin, Ugbowo, you can now make a right turn that will now take you to places like Siloko, Kenwan Road, and possibly Airport Road. So it's like we are building like circular roads around the city for the ease of traffic.
The governor and his entourage also inspected Uwelu Road, flagged off a few weeks ago, and is satisfied with the level of work done. He assured the traders that with or without the rains, his administration will deliver the project before the expiration of his tenure in November 2024.
You know, they've come to see that when I say things, when I make pronouncements, I make sure I live up to those pronouncements. So it's one of my commitments, and we'll complete it before we leave office.
The entire stretch of the road in the axis is about 23.7 kilometers, and the roads include 15th, 18th, 19th Streets, Lucky and Adolo College Road, as well as Power Line and Power Line Extension. Other roads include Onhore Street, Palm Road, Sebastian Street, Golden Gillet, Omori, Osainte, Ipawomba, and Aramiro.
And we are very happy, we are pleased with the job he's doing in the state, no matter what people are saying.
For some numbers of years, it was not remembered. But now, I think this man remember the road. So that's why I say thank you very much once again.
Thank you, sir, for the road.
The governor is to visit other construction sites in Benin. Good luck in any NT News. And Governor Godwin Obaseki says continuous production for domestic markets will stabilize food supply and better exchange rates in Nigeria. And this was the governor's standpoint after a tour of farms and an ethanol factory in Ovia Northeast local government area. The government of Edo State in the past few years engaged some investors who had in return taken advantage of the healthy business environment to grow their businesses. Governor Obaseki, who had encouraged the investors to concentrate on production for the domestic market, was instrumental to the establishment of the farm, which started in 2019. The governor is happy to see them diversifying into cassava, which had attracted lots of investments. He assured them that his administration will work with investors and farmers that have interest in cassava farming, and this will expand production by planting variety for industrial purposes.
We've received quite substantial investments. So if you just imagine that only one of the investors has invested this amount, it shows you how much has come into the economy of Edo State and explains why you see a lot of economic activities going on. This is direct investments from them. So you can imagine the indirect investment, the multiplier effects, the people who are supplying them other goods and services. It's a very important and significant beginning because, as we all know today in Nigeria, we don't have the foreign exchange we used to have before. So the way out is what you are seeing here today, producing for the domestic market. That's the only way we can stabilize food supply. That's the only way we can stabilize our foreign exchange.
With this initiative, more than 1,500 direct jobs are said to have been created, thereby reducing the challenge of unemployment in surrounding communities. The investors described government's interest as a motivating factor.
We have around 17 communities in our vicinity, so we are getting good support from them. So far we have employed almost 40% of community people in our farm, and as His Excellency mentioned, direct employment is around 1,500 people. Out of that, around 600 people are working from the community direct employment.
We are now going to collaborate with the government more to be able to create a program, now more importantly around the small farmers, so that it can benefit them and there can be consistent supply for them and also for food.
There was a symbolic planting of an oil palm tree by the governor amidst cheers. In Benin, Goodluck Enaini, NT News.
And now to other matters. As part of strategies to boost working experience and skills, the management of Edo State University Zaire has held a one-day capacity building workshop for the non-academic staff of the university. Victor Ajan Archer reports that the lecture covers staff discipline and official handling of information and other related documents.
Edo State University Zaire in every January holds capacity building training for its staff. This is why these non-academic staff are in this hall to be retrained on what is expected of them as administrative officers and secretaries. In a training session declared open by the Vice Chancellor, represented by the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor Anthony Nwankpara.
Those are the drivers of any organization or any system. I know it's a tradition of the university to retrain and retrain her staff. The essence is to achieve an enlightened workforce.
The registrar of the university, Habib Ihalefo, who lectured on preparation process and handling of official materials in an office and management of official secrets and confidentiality, also spoke on the topic, building an effective and efficient leadership in Nigeria universities, where he emphasized the roles of administrative officers as the powerhouse of the university information system.
If your leader has played his role of providing good leadership, then you, the followership, we, the employee, we need to pay back by hard work and dedication to duty.
Dr. Harriet Ifanado, while speaking on the code of conduct of non-teaching staff, stressed the need for the non-teaching staff to key into the ethical standard of the university by attending to issues as expected, while another speaker also spoke on interpersonal relationship and work ethics among university administrators.
Not just to make us to behave ethically, it also helps us to act in accordance with the rules and regulations of Edo State University Zaire in the discharge of our day-to-day activities.
It is our responsibility to know what is expected of us.
The training also covers the registry and examination administration, the registry as the hub of university administration and management, among others. After the training, the staff are expected to put what they have been taught into practice in order to ensure that the university meets its standard of being a world-class institution. In Uzare, Victor Odion Acha, NTA News.
Now the news is being streamed on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. You can subscribe and be part of the news online, and you can reach out to NTA Newsroom on any breaking news and happenings via the number displayed on your screen. This is NTA News. Let's take a break now. More reports when we return.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, two things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Rendeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other. Located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city. Truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities. Fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen. 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath. Enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Rendeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Rendeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenuyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.rendekihotels.com. Rendeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
They know they tell person, oh, everybody must to see with their eyes, oh, Oye Technical Generator Shopping Mall, the headquarters for generator matter. You do well as you make it easy for everybody to get generator. Whether a small one as my pocket reach or Perkins and Meccano generator, all answer present for Oye Technical. For quality generators for borehole, air conditioners, office, business or personal use, them full ground. All our generators come with correct spare parts and for better price. We still get grinding machine, pepper mill, sewing machines, lawnmower, borehole pumping machine. How many I go fit talk? Come take your IC for the generator headquarters. Oye Technical Limited, number 79, 81, 83 Mission Road for Benin and all other Oye Technical branches. Oye Technical Limited, affordable quality generators for everybody.
Audio Jungle.
Labour Party, Oludi, Labour Party, Oludi, Labour Party, who's your guy? Olumide Akpata, Oludi, see us we dey like beans and rice. Labour Party, I will never leave your side. I will never ever. I dedicate my time forever, time to you, my people. Even if the road is rough, I know mine. Cause together we shall stand. Oludi, Labour Party, who's your guy? Olumide Akpata, there you go. See us we dey like beans and rice. Cause together we shall stand.
And thanks for being there. Now talking politics. The Deputy Governor and aspirant of People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the upcoming 2024 governorship election, Philip Shaibu, has described himself as a competent aspirant for the party's ticket. Philip Shaibu made the remark this Thursday while submitting his governorship nomination form at the Wadata Plaza PDP National Secretariat in Abuja. Details of that report in a subsequent bulletin. Now, the outgoing INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner, Reverend Monday Udo Tom, has told INEC staff and electoral officers in Delta State that there will be a penalty for bypass of the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS, as INEC prepares to conduct a rerun election in Etiop West and Burutu North state constituencies. This was at a meeting with journalists on the level of preparedness of INEC for the election. Ifoma Okafor has details.
Following the appeal court judgments on the case involving the election in Burutu North and Etiop West state constituencies, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC in Delta State, was ordered to conduct a rerun election in the areas. INEC is to conduct election in 4 polling units in Burutu North and 37 polling units in Etiop West state constituencies. The outgoing resident electoral commissioner, Reverend Monday Udotom, spoke on the pre-election.
We gather non-citizen materials, we recruit personnel and train them. We talk to transporters. We involve ICES, Interagency Committee on Electoral Security. All that are things we are doing now.
He announced the implications of bypass of beavers and that results of the election will be posted on the INEC IREV portal by presiding officers at the polling units.
We are using beavers for this election. And if you bypass beavers, you know the penalty. If you destroy beavers, you know the penalty. If you take crisis to the polling unit, you know the penalty. So we are asking everybody to conform themselves to the rules and regulations of conducting an election.
The resident electoral commissioner also met with security agencies to ensure a heat-free election. The rerun election will hold in Brutunat and Etiop West constituencies on the 3rd of February 2024. Ifoma Okafor, NTN News.
We'll take another break now, the concluded segment. When we return, please stay with us.
At Heard, Hyperion Lounge.
Don't go village, tell all our customer abi.
Everybody pay attention. See, now Globe dedicated 10x. Now him I they take tension my customers. Now they dash me 10 times the credits when I load. Or even summer me double data join.
Yeah. Wait, so with 1.5 they give all of us, so you they enjoy up to 15,000 naira credit and data.
And I say I never finish you. See, when I say if we enjoy, if when I join Globe dedicated 10x, when I go get 1,000 naira welcome credits. You just carry your phone, dial *777# finish.
Gulo, you don't win.
Una see they here. Hello, please, I'm looking for Glow. Please save now Glow they fine. Now Glow they go. Okay, so
enjoy 10 times the value of your recharge on Glow Berekete 10X. You also get 1,000 naira for calls and data and double data bonus on your subscription.
This is not just a hotel. It's a resort, a place where luxury, class, and hospitality meets. It's not just four walls. It's a reinvention. It's an idea that relaxation should be brilliant. We offer world-class services that makes the experience unforgettable. Edo Heritage Hotel, you can't get it better.
Hello there! Welcome to the newest lounge in the Asian city of Benin, Hyperion Lounge, a lounge with good food, music, drinks, karaoke, networking, exclusive for VVIP, and a relaxed environment to meet the right people. Hyperion Lounge is situated at Rooftop Floor, which has a panoramic view of the city. Visit us at 76 Akakava Central Hotel, Efedosa Signature, opposite First Bank, Benin City. For seat reservation, call 091-5111-1123. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hyperion Central. Email info.hyperioncentra@gmail.com. All COVID-19 guidelines is strictly adhered. Hyperion Lounge, exclusivity redefined.
Thanks for being there. Now talking sports, Super Eagles prepare for Cameroon as AFCON knockout stages commence. For these and more, let's join Gift George on Sports Update.
The Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon will rekindle a 40-year-old rivalry on Saturday when both sides clash in Abidjan in one of the round of 16 fixtures at the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations in Côte d'Ivoire. This will be the 8th time both sides will be meeting at the African Cup of Nations. In the previous 7 meetings, Cameroon won 3, all coming at the finals in Abidjan 84, Maroc in 88, and in Lagos in 2000, while Nigeria has also won 3 times, 3rd place match in Senegal 92, quarterfinals in Tunisia in 2004, and in Egypt in the round of 16 in 2019. Both sides have one draw at the group stage in 88. Nigeria and Cameroon set up the round of 16 clash, having finished second in their various groups.
Cameroon is a familiar face. They're a country that we've played several times before, a country with good players, but we're focused, we're training.
I believe with the team we have presently, we're going to win them convincingly.
Ahead of the 13th Africa Games scheduled for Accra, Ghana from the 8th to the 24th of March 2024, the Confederation of African Football (CAF) has announced the participating countries for the football event in the men and women's categories. In the men's event, the 8 quarter-finalists from the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations in Egypt 2023, along with the host Ghana, qualify for the football event. On the women's teams, those that took part in the 4th qualifying round of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in Costa Rica in 2022 will earn a spot in the football tournament of the Africa Games. The last edition of the Continental Multi-Sports event in 2019 in Rabat, Morocco, saw Burkina Faso and Nigeria securing gold in the men and women's football event. To grassroots football, the Olu Kismet Football Club Sports Complex Ikere, Ekiti State has gotten the nod to host Group B of the Nigerian Premier Football League Under-17 Youth League. Teams like Remo Stars, Shooting Stars, and Sunshine Stars Football Club will slug it out in Ekiti State. The teams are expected to arrive on January 30 and 31. The Ekiti State Football Association has assured that all logistics will be in place for the games. With Sports Update, Gifts George, NTA News.
Now, a service of songs in honor of our senior advocate of Nigeria, Dr. Kolawole Okeyaine, has held at United Baptist Church in Benin City. Amuli Okolo has details.
Gathered in this auditorium are senior advocates of Nigeria, other legal luminaries and dignitaries within and outside the state to join the family to give thanks to God for a life well lived. The immediate past superintendent of Christ Apostolic Church, Right Reverend Gospel Ogbonwa, described the late legal icon as a man who came, saw and conquered. He urged the people to put their lives right on earth for eternity with God and leave enduring legacies.
He has fought a good fight. He has led a good example, not only for the children, but for we who are walking along with him.
The family of the late Kolawole Okeyaine was committed to God in prayer by the former PFN President Reverend Felix Omobudi.
God will bless you more than he did to your father.
Yeah. For the children, their father will be greatly missed for his hard work, love for family and education.
My father was my first teacher. He taught me religion, he taught me literature. From when I could read or write.
He's a man of integrity, a man with wisdom.
My dad was a blessing, and he's still a blessing to many of us. And I thank God for the training and the life that he lived.
Others had this to say about the departed senior advocate of Nigeria.
He has raised his family, his children, very well. We must see what the man of God said. Legacy is the name.
He mentored so many lawyers, including his children. One is a judge. He has done well for himself, and he has done well for the legal profession.
He's somebody that we all looked up to. A very successful man, very nice man.
The late Kolawole Okeyaine's son had experience in general litigation, arbitration and real estate law, among others, in the hierarchy of trial courts and appeal courts of Nigeria, especially land matters with robust advocacy. In Benin, Amuli Okolo, NTA News.
May so rest in peace. And now a quick reminder that our main news bulletin will come up at 5 o'clock starting tomorrow, Saturday, 27th January. This is as a result of the ongoing African Cup of Nations taking place in Cote d'Ivoire, which will be aired live on the network service of the NTA. And that concludes our bulletin tonight. Thank you for watching and have a lovely weekend.